Welcome again to KSSH News at noon. I'm Sarah Rodriguez.
And I'm Alex Kssh. Well, Sarah, it's already October, and I've already got my progress reports.
The good news, we've only got 7/8 of the school year left until summer.
Way too early to let your guard down, especially you seniors if you want to graduate.
Or is it?
Thank you, Sarah. Sierra Garza here. I'm about to talk with Mr. Beck about the strange and reoccurring enigma that infects the minds of our students. Yes, everyone, I'm referring to senioritis. What is senioritis exactly?
Senioritis is when seniors get lazy, apathetic, they think senior year is done and over with, but it's only October. Students may experience zombie-like symptoms, extreme laziness, and dismissal of assignments.
And what are ways of preventing senioritis?
A few recommendations. Stay on top of your work, get things done, don't put things off, okay, don't procrastinate, and keep in mind, guys, that senior year is a full 10 months, okay? So make sure that you're working hard that full 10 months so you can get to that final destination, which is graduation.
I've had senioritis since I was a freshman.
Does anyone really know what Library Without Walls is?
Here's AJ Hill with some more information on that.
Hey guys, I'm Andrea Hill. Did you know that we have a whole nother library? It's all online, but do students actually use it? Let's go find out. So, Mrs. Forbes, what is the Library Without Walls program?
Students can get resources such as peer-reviewed journal articles, which seniors are learning all about right now. They can get reference book articles, periodicals, audio files, video files.
And if we need any help with this program?
Well, freshmen learn about how to use these resources in the library orientation. They're going to be coming in soon. We also have a tutorial now that's on the library website right next to the Gale Group logo.
I asked if people actually use the Library Without Walls program.
No.
No, I haven't.
No.
What's that? So why should we use the Library Without Walls program?
Well, I'd suggest you always use it for any of your research. It's like getting college-level resources for free, and you can't beat that price.
Our venerable fashion reporter, Miho Asada, is at it again.
This time, it's guys' tank tops.
I'm here with Colgi, a senior at the school who's been trying to make tank tops legal at school. So Cole, tell us about what happened last year.
Last year I went to go talk to Miss Carter and Mr. Buckle, and they didn't really have any leeway with making any changes to the school dress code, so they didn't really open it up to conversation.
What's going on this year?
Well, this year I went to talk to Mr. Popinski and Mr. Buckle, and they said that they would be more than willing to have a conversation with me and other students perhaps about the tank top rule, but unfortunately since they're going through the accreditation process right now, they don't really have that much time.
Why are you doing this?
I'm doing this because I really want to raise awareness. I feel that it's important for the students of Santa Sue to have their voices be heard and their wants and needs taken into consideration by the administration.
I'm here with Mr. Buckle now on his take on the tank top issue.
We are discussing it, and as we discuss it, we're even considering a wider picture, and that is perhaps we should not have sleeveless shirts for anybody. I wish that when I was growing up that there had been a dress code, because there are some things, some pictures that I look at now and I go, I wish I hadn't worn bell bottoms or those MC Hammer pants or those mesh shirts. So in some ways the rules kind of protect us.
There's a new counselor in town.
Brand new. Here's Trevor Davies Morris with more.
Thanks, Alex. Trevor Davies Morris here. I sat down with Miss Davis so we could get to know her a little better.
So tell us a little about yourself.
I'm originally from Madison, Wisconsin, where I earned my undergrad degree in psychology with an emphasis in human services. And then I moved to Southern California about 6 years ago, where I earned my master's in educational counseling. I received my internship at Moore Park High School, and this summer this counseling position opened up, so I gladly jumped on it.
How does Southern California and Simi Valley compare to where you're from in Wisconsin?
Well, in Wisconsin, as you know, we all own cows and we live on farms and we eat cheese all day long and we all have accents, as you can hear. I love Santa Susana students. The students are amazing. They're eclectic and you can be yourself and not, there's not a lot of judgment that goes on around here, and it's just a really cool place to be.
And so what do you like to do outside of school?
This summer I took a beginner sewing class, so that was fun, kind of dabbling into the sewing, and I spend a lot of time with my fiance and my puppy, and I like to go hiking and go to the beach and see movies.
Back to you in the studio.
Teachers are people too.
Here's the first installment of Teacher Talk coming at you.
La 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 la, Teacher Talk. Wow!
Hi Santa Sue, welcome to our first Teacher Talk. I'm here with Mr. Long, and this segment is called Long's Lecture. So Mr. Long, where did you grow up?
I grew up in New York State in a small town about 40 miles north of New York City.
What were you like in high school? What did you do?
I studied a lot, at least when I was an upperclassman, and I really began to appreciate and love education. I was in band, I ran track, and I was also on the speech and debate team.
Everyone wants to know, what do you like outside of school? Are you the funny person that you are in class?
I'm really quiet outside of class. A secret hobby of mine is I really love going to see old movies that are screening in a movie theater. There's a couple of theaters in Hollywood and around LA, and every weekend they'll have either a feature or a double feature of an old Alfred Hitchcock movie, and so it's really fun to go see them on the big screen. My favorite flavor of ice cream? I like cold ice cream. Cold ice cream's really good. When they're available, when it's in season, I like getting it children's tears on top. Yeah, those are good.
I've been in your class and I know that you have marbles, but for those who don't know, why do you have marbles and why do you give them out?
I have marbles as just sort of a token of my respect for students. Whenever a student does something that is really above and beyond, I like to give them a marble just to let them know that I've really been impressed with what they've done.
What advice do you have for your students?
Natasha, sometimes it's better to regret something that you have done than something you haven't done.
Here's Danielle Johnson with more on the PSATs.
Thanks, Sarah. Danielle Johnson here from KSSH News. Now we're here interviewing Lou Han, who got the highest score on the PSAT test. So tell us, Lou, what was your score?
My score was 224 out of 240.
What could be some advice for taking the test, like for the juniors and sophomores?
I would say on the math, make sure that you keep track of time, and on the reading, instead of skimming over the passages, try to absorb them.
What was your motivation for taking this?
I took the PSAT to practice for when I had to take the SAT in senior year, and also to just see how I would do.
Back to you in the studio.
Bye.
And that's the way it is.
October 6, 2011.
Have a great day, Santa Sue.
Hey, we're filming here! We're filming here! Go to class!
That's the last one, I think.
Okay, good.
We're filming here!
He's being sassy right now. You ready?
Yeah.